So lots of updates here. What have you learned since we last spoke?
Well, if you were going to look at this and say, is the evidence building or is it diminishing of the role that Dominion played in a possible major electoral fraud, you have to say it's building. And let me just start out, because I don't think this is properly being presented in much of media, with the fact that the two leading attorneys on this case, who have, are barred, have ethical obligations, are officers of the court, and are two unbelievably extraordinary Americans of impeccable integrity. Sidney Powell, maybe not known to most Americans, but was a leading U.S. attorney early in her career in two different jurisdictions. She led hundreds of appellate cases. I think she was admitted to law school at the age of 19, and an incredibly bright, successful attorney who has no basis, reason, and every reason not to be misleading the American public. Rudy Giuliani will go down in history as one of the greatest icons of our lifetimes, all the way back to breaking up the five crime families of New York City, through becoming the greatest mayor of America's greatest city, and through an incredible navigation of a political, public policy, legal career. And so when these two individuals stand before the world and say that this election was fraudulently manipulated, the burden of proof shifts to proving that it wasn't. Additionally, when you look at we're having this depiction, there is no fraud, there has been no fraud. We've now had court affirmations that there have been fraud. So I'm astonished to read mainstream media coverage that continues to put adjectives before voter fraud, as in baseless, unproven, irresponsible, dangerous. The dangerous component of this moment, which I believe, to be clear, is a historic moment. With 35 years of public policy, I don't believe I've ever, there's been 3 or 4 moments that I think have been undeniably historic. This is one of them. We absolutely cannot get to January 20 and inaugurate a president who was elected on the basis of some fraudulent intervention.